Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Willpower. Willpower week, guys. Welcome into Strong, Confident Living. It is one of my favorite themes ever.
Should be.
Ever. Willpower. It should be, because we all have it. So today's broadcast is how to boost incredible willpower, because we hear it all the time. I gave up. I didn't have willpower. The wine beat me. I lost it. Whatever it is that you've had, those are just excuses, and we're going to plow through them right now and shift some major beliefs. I'm Laura St. John. This is my husband, Scott St. John.
Hello.
He'll say a couple words here and there.
That's about it.
Welcome to Strong, Confident Living. We are a lifestyle community of fitness, of nutrition, and mindset. We are here to up-spiral your life in a positive direction. And it's all about community here. It's all about love and support. So thank you for being here. Thank you for spreading the movement and being part of this broadcast. At any point that this is helpful to you, hit the share button and spread the movement. This is what it's about. We want 100,000 people next. And then we're going after 1 million people
strong.
Worldwide, more strong, more confident in their everyday lives, being amazing role models for their kids, for their community. So thank you for being here. Love you guys. All right, this is it. Let's tee it up. What is
willpower?
Willpower. What is willpower? Just what is it, babe?
It's the power of choice.
The power of choice. The
Always
power
comes down to this.
of will. Okay, power is your power. Right?
You got it, girl.
You got it. It's power. Will equals choice. So the power of choice, my husband's favorite word, decision. Right? Decision is your BFF. So number one, first identify what willpower is and what it means. And it's just so simply, right? KIFS.
Yes, ma'am.
It is so simple to understand that willpower simply is the power of choice.
Your choice.
The power of decision. It is yours. Now, number two, okay, we're kind of walking through 4 tips. No, one, what is it?
Get
2,
into it.
who has it? Who has it and who doesn't have it? Because I hear every week that I lost it, Laura. I had my second glass of wine and I lost all willpower. I traveled to Italy and I was in that sea of cheesy fried things and I just lost my willpower. And it's no, you do not ever lose your willpower. So who has it? Who doesn't?
Everybody has it. That's the beauty. That is the true beauty of it. We all have willpower. It's the decision we make.
That's it. It's choice. So we're going to walk through what it means to then have it and then how to build it. So now that we've covered what it is and we've covered that you have it, the first thing that we want to catch yourself, replacement habits, right, is when you start to recognize what it is, but number 2, when you start to recognize using it as an excuse to validate a potential not great choice or not healthy choice or just a fun choice, right?
Exactly. It doesn't mean it's
bad.
But
if you're doing it to beat yourself up or validate the punishment of, I have no willpower, I lost my willpower, that is literally something from this day forward, now that you've watched this broadcast, that you will no longer use. Promise?
Done.
Promise?
Done.
Okay, because there's little beings around you. There's kids, and when they see you throw in the towel, right? Don't throw in the towel. Go Pats. When they see you throw in the towel and just give up, I have no willpower.
Guess what that says?
That doesn't say
that
a lot.
That says the wrong thing, right?
Yeah, that says I'm going to give up. I'm going to give up on life.
Give up.
I'm going to give up on my choices. I'm going to give up now that I had the second glass of wine. And what are the people around you then seeing? They're seeing that it's okay to just throw in the towel and then blame willpower as if you didn't have it. No, take ownership. You have the choice over yourself. So stop saying I have no willpower or I gave up because I lost my willpower. From here on in, never say that again.
Ever.
Instead, what we want you to hear is, I have willpower. I chose to have more fun. I had that second glass of wine, so I had a third.
Exactly.
I chose that. That was still your willpower. That was still your power of choice. Whether you choose to or you don't is completely up to you, and how you feel about it after is really what we're going to talk about next. So tip number 3 is not abusing it, right? Using it, not abusing it. And let's talk about that. It's you versus you. Okay, so you.
That's a tough one right there.
Sometimes it's me versus Scott.
Feel that?
Yeah? Sometimes, like in the worldwide workout. But it's really me versus me.
It is you versus
Even
you.
in the workouts,
Yes.
okay? Even in when I'm eating a brownie, even when I'm choosing a shake in the morning, it is you versus you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, sometimes it feels like the old you. I talked to someone this morning, you know who you are, who messaged me that they totally lost it this weekend. The old you came back with a vengeance and won. And I'm like, no, the old you is just there to show you the contrast between who you used to be and who you are now. Okay?
Yep.
And that's it. That's the only reason if you ever look behind you to the old you, which could be 1 minute
Which
ago.
happens.
It could be yesterday, is not to make you feel guilty and to make you down spiral. It's literally to make you stronger. So if you're feeling contrast of ick and you want to move towards the future of you, which is amazing, the power of will is not to look backwards and start beating yourself up. Okay,
Nope.
so this is no longer, every time we broadcast this, we grow. Okay, so what I used to think was willpower was the old you versus the new you. And now I recognize that's not. Willpower is truly who you are in this moment versus who you want to be moving forward. That's the you right now 1.0 versus you 2.0. Okay, and the difference that you're feeling. Okay, so if you're duking it out or you're worried about am I choosing the right thing, just start thinking about who do I want to become? And that's the choice. And am I moving in that direction by choosing this right now? So do not abuse it by looking backwards, beating yourself up and saying, I don't have it. Choose willpower by saying, this is where I am and this is where I'm going. So what should I choose right now? What would be the most optimal choice to put me back on that path? It is Monday. So if you are beating yourself up from the weekend, like this woman was this morning when she was messaging me, I said, listen, that's amazing. That contrast feels so good. So when you get back up and you have willpower today to stand back, dust off, move forward, you're going to recognize how much better it even feels because you really didn't get off track. You're always moving forward. So just always move forward. A viewpoint 1.0 versus 2.0, not you 0.0. Okay, not yesterday. Okay, so don't abuse it. Use it. Okay. How do you flex it, babe? How do you build it?
Celebrate.
You celebrate. Okay. You build willpower by recognizing not only what it is and that you all have it, and that it's you versus you, current you versus new. You build it and you flex this mental muscle by celebrating it. Because celebration fuels success. So let's talk about this. For those of you who are listening to this broadcast, for those of you who shared it out, you are choosing to be here instead of doing something else that you could be doing right now. Okay, you could be doing anything else in the world, but you're right here. You are flexing willpower by flexing the choice of just being here. So celebrate that, okay? If you had a shake this morning and you chose an isogenic shake instead of maybe going through a drive-through, that's willpower. You exercised a choice that puts you from where you are right now to where you want to be going. Celebrate it. Celebrate it in the smallest of moments. Sometimes you gotta rip it down though, right? The muscle?
Always, but again, it's the idea of it's just simple choices, right? You think about where you want to be, you think about where you're going, and you make the decision in order to get there. Sure, there's road bumps in the way, that's called life, right? But that doesn't mean that you crash and burn. It means you just refocus your energy, think about where you're going, and just remember, you have the power of choice, which means you have complete willpower.
You have willpower. So that's it.
There
okay,
you go.
So exercise it today. Remember, decision is your BFF. Decide.
Oh, that was your BFF.
You're my BFF too, babe.
Okay.
Decision is you help me make decisions sometimes, or make them blatantly obvious, black and white. But decision's your BFF. So decide to have willpower today Decide. It's just Monday. We are spending an entire week on this theme. We are going to build willpower in your home. We're going to build willpower when you're out in a restaurant. We're going to build willpower when you just don't know and unexpected things come, like at the basketball game this weekend when your mom showed up with goldfish crackers.
They weren't for you though.
I had to exercise some major willpower. Okay, so expecting the unexpected and how to deal with life, right? And willpower. So share in the group today. There's 1,000 new people that just joined in. Share the success of your willpower today by saying, I have it, and this is how I exercised my willpower. This is how I flexed willpower today. I chose this over this. That's it. Okay, the tiniest stuff is amazing. And then just share it out, because that fuel of willpower builds the entire community's willpower as a team.
I think you just remember, it all starts between the ears, guys. This is the muscle you're flexing, right? You have the power of choice. You have willpower. Now go and use it.
I can't wait to read the comments.
Me too.
I can't wait for this week's willpower. It's incredible. Everything's on fire. We are having a fantastic week. Going from
Already.
Attitude Week into Willpower Week.
Let's do
I
it.
feel it. And when you feel it, you then go into action with it. Massive action. So have an incredible week.
Make it
We
happen.
are here for you. We are here to support you in every single way. The entire community is. So spread this stuff out. Share it out. If you just joined in, hit watch, replay, and then share. Have an
Bye,
amazing
guys.
day. Love you guys. Willpower.